Hello, y'all. How are y'all doing today? It has been a while since I've talked to you guys. I forgot slash just got too busy, I guess, to do my 36-week update. Every day I went to go do it, I ended up doing something different. So I just didn't ever get around to it. So I do apologize. I'm kind of sad that I ended up missing that one, but anyways, we are here today to do the 37-week update. And I have a big list of symptoms, which those have kind of been the same the last couple weeks. Not a whole lot has actually changed the last couple weeks besides like her development, but I'm not even going to go over that stuff just because I don't want to make this video like super long for you guys, but she's still developing well, so that's good. But yeah, so we only have 3 weeks to go. Technically today we are 37 weeks in one day because today is Friday, so we only have 20 days to go until her due date. I feel like we're probably going to go over because that's how I feel. I feel like we're probably going to go over, which will be okay. I guess the longer she stays in there, the healthier she'll be, so can't complain a whole lot, I guess. Except the fact that I'm really achy, so that's no fun, but that's okay. It will get through it, of course. The good and the bad of pregnancy. But anyways, so yes, we are 37 weeks. So this week, Amara is 19.09 inches long. Of course, these are all rough estimates. I think these are based off of averages. I don't really know how they find these. I'm guessing because like they'll go on, because I know like in an ultrasound you can like measure them and see how long they are and like figure out their weight off of those, because I'm guessing that's how they figure it out. But they say that this week she's 19.09 inches long and weighs anywhere between 6.28 and 6.39 pounds. She's definitely getting bigger. They say at this point, which last week I saw in the video, or saw in the, on one of my apps, was that at this point, they gain an ounce a day. So she could turn out to be a pretty decent size. I have a feeling that she's going to be a smaller baby, but who knows, maybe she won't be. I just feel like I haven't been very big. Like this week I feel very huge. Like I feel like I'm getting really big. But I think it's because she's dropping. So I feel like she's going to be a small baby. But this week she is the size of a Swiss chard. Which I have no idea what that is. I told Josh that earlier. And he's like, I don't know what that is either. But it looks like lettuce, he says. He's in the background playing his game. But I think that's what they say. Like of course that's not the weight of her, because a Swiss chard, like the way it looks like it weighs like nothing almost. But that's what they base the length of her off of. I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing. But anyway, so this week, her head is the same size as her shoulders, abdomen, and hips. So everything is like the same size. So it should all come out smoothly. So that's good. They say that actually it doesn't, her head will fully form into its regular size within the first few weeks. So that's good. I think that's just so that it doesn't, birth isn't too bad. That's probably why it's like that. It says this week, it says that she may have a different colored hair in comparison to ours. So they were saying that if you have light hair, if you both have light hair, she can come out with darker hair. If you both have brown hair, which Josh and I both have, I think our hair color is pretty much the same. I think his is just a little bit darker than mine. But they said that if you both have brown hair, she could come out with light hair, or they could come out with red hair. So that's interesting. What color was your hair when you were born? Do you know?
Blonde.
You had blonde hair when you were born?
Yeah.
See, we both had blonde hair when we were born, because when I was born, my hair was really blonde up until it was like 5 or 6, maybe even longer, but I had really blonde hair for a long time. So she might come out with blonde hair. Of course, she's probably going to come out with blue eyes. We both have blue eyes. So she'll probably come out with light hair. But I told Josh, I said, how crazy would that be if she came out with red hair? That would be wild. But I've definitely seen it happen before. And it says that she should be head down, which she is. She's actually been head down for quite a few weeks now. I can't remember exactly how long it's been.
You'd have to look at that video that I on her head because it was around that time.
Yeah. So it's been, I want to say that's been like, what, 5 weeks maybe?
Yeah. So.
About 5 weeks now she's been head down. So that's good. She's been ready. She's been in position. And I haven't felt her like do a flip ever. So I didn't ever have a concern that she wasn't. The only thing that I really feel is like, I can feel her rocking from side to side. So one day her butt's like on this side and then one day her butt's on this side. And it actually changes during the day too. Like today she was flip-flopping all day. Just trying to get comfy in there. And then her brain grows by 1/3 between now and birth. So that's kind of, I don't know, I find that really interesting. How it's, you know, it's supposed to still grow 1/3 within the next 3 weeks. Wow. But that's also why it's essential for her to stay in for the whole time, you know. And then the liver, lungs, eyes, and ears, they still need 2 more weeks to fully function. So by week 39, I think right now, like I've read, I don't know, I've seen different opinions or seen different things. They say at 37 weeks you're considered full term, but then I've seen things where it says you're considered early term still and you're technically not full term until 39 weeks. So I don't know. It's all a bunch of different opinions or facts, or I'm not sure. But yes, so she still needs 2 more weeks to fully develop. So we're going to let her cook in there as long as she needs to. Although sometimes I feel really ready. Like some days I'm like, okay, I'm ready for you to be here. Just come now. I'm really just ready to meet her. And they also say this week she may even be smiling in there. So that's cool. I wish I could like see in there. You know, I wish I had like a way to see what she looked like. You know, I think that would be awesome to be able to like see in there all the time. But of course that's not possible unless you've got like an ultrasound machine on demand, like at your house or whatever, which that would be wild. And then it says also she may look fully grown, but she is still developing. So of course at this point they look pretty much the way they're gonna look when they're born, because anybody could have their babies at this time. You know, you could actually have your baby earlier, but they like you to go until 40 weeks, really. Unless you're having a C-section, a scheduled C-section, then they schedule you at 39 weeks. I read that. But that's it for her updates at this point. She really is pretty much ready to go. Just final touches are happening. You know, she's getting all the way cooked up in there. And as for me, what they say on the apps, there's not much really. I think at this point it's just kind of the waiting game, really. But they say she may start moving down into birth canal, which, like I said, she is. I may start feeling Braxton Hicks more often, which that is true. I have had a lot more Braxton Hicks. They happen all the time. Not ever painful. They're just kind of uncomfortable sometimes. But really, I just feel my stomach get really, really, really tight. And which actually it's not my stomach. It's my abdomen, which is my uterus part. But it gets really tight and doesn't ever feel painful. Although the other morning, I think it was Wednesday morning, I did have a real contraction. I could just tell that it was because it was different. Like it felt different than any of the Braxton Hicks I've had. It felt stronger and it kind of went into my back some, but it was just the one and that was it. So I don't know why I had it. Like I don't know what caused it, but it was just one. It was early in the morning, had one, and then it was done. Never happened again. I was like, throughout the day, I just kind of kept an eye on it because I didn't know maybe that was the first one to start, you know, labor or whatever, but it wasn't. It was just one. And I just had Braxton Hicks throughout the rest of the day. And then they say that you should, if you don't have your bags packed already, you should get them packed, which I don't have them packed yet. I'm definitely a procrastinator, and I'm really exhausted these days. I'm still trying to get stuff done in her room. That doesn't happen very often either. Today I was supposed to get a lot done, and I didn't. Yeah, I just didn't get a lot done today like I should have. But that's okay. I'll get it done. Slowly but surely I'll get it done. I think that's why she hasn't come yet. She's like, you're not ready for me yet. You're not ready, Mom. You don't have everything done. So, I need to finish up. That's it for what they say on the apps. As for prenatals, I'm still taking the same ones. I'm very sad because I have been ordering the 90 count, and today I got on because I need to order more because I only have like 7 left. And they don't do that anymore. Well, they do, but Amazon doesn't have it in their warehouse anymore, so I have to order from somewhere else, and it would take like 2 weeks to get here, and I don't have 2 weeks. I only have 7 days left. So I'm just gonna order. They have a 60 count on Amazon to be here in 2 days. So I'm just gonna order the 60 count and do that, I guess, because whatever, I guess. But I was just sad because that's like my second, or I think that's only my second one, because I didn't start, because when I first got pregnant, I started with other prenatals. I had the gummies, which those were gross. And then I switched to these. So yeah, I'm gonna get different ones. As for symptoms this week, she is moving down, like I've said. Well, which I didn't say. She's like, I think she's slowly dropping more. I think every day she goes a little bit further down because I have had to pee a lot more, and it's been a lot easier to breathe for a while, for a couple weeks. It was 1, maybe 2 weeks. It was really hard to breathe. It was getting really hard to breathe. And, hold on a second. Oops. So now it's been a little bit easier to breathe, but I pee a lot more. As if I didn't already pee enough, I pee a lot more now. And it's kind of harder to pee. Like, it feels like there's more pressure down there, so it's a little bit harder. But it's alright, we're getting through it. These days I am very achy and uncomfortable. I can't get comfortable in bed to sleep. A lot of things that I do ache. I think that's actually the first time I've yawned in this video. I don't know. I have been doing the pregnancy or the prenatal aerobics still. That feels really good when I'm in the water doing the exercises, but when I get out, I definitely start to ache more. I do feel sore, but it feels really good to do it while I'm in the water, and I'm hoping that will make pregnancy or labor a lot easier. She says it should. She says that this should help labor be a lot easier and a lot faster, so that'll be good. And we're gonna go up until my due date. So, like, our classes are Tuesdays and Fridays. So the Tuesday before my due date, I'll go, and then if I'm still pregnant on that Friday, I'll go as well. So that'll be good. I'll be good and worked out. And I'm exhausted. I'm really sleepy. Just getting exhausted. Every day gets a little more exhausting. I've been trying to just take it easy at work, not doing a whole lot. I just cashier, so it's really not too bad, and then I do a couple other things, just like simple things to help me fix some negatives or whatever, just simple stuff. I don't do anything too hard, but just working, and it's just exhausting, just tiring. I have been swelling really bad, like my hands, I don't know if you can really tell, but they're really swollen. My ring is kind of snug. See? And then my feet, they're very swollen. They're always very swollen. They get really achy. I just feel them swelling and they just hurt. So that's been wonderful. She is very active. She's always very active, though. She really likes, after we get done at water aerobics, I think she likes me doing that. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't, because like today we did like the abdomen stuff. So like I do a workout where I got to do my legs like a frog, and it really pulls on my stomach. Like it doesn't hurt, but I can feel it working at my muscles in there. And then I do like this one where I have to like do side to side like movements with my knees up. So it's fun. I love doing them. But the whole way home, I could just feel her do. I was like, oh my goodness, you just keep on moving. Yeah, and I don't sleep good at night anymore. Like, it's gotten worse. Like, it was really bad for a while. Like, I just woke up every couple hours, but now it's like, even when I am asleep, I don't feel like I sleep very good. I don't feel like I'm in a very deep sleep anymore. But I don't know. Maybe sometimes I do. I feel like when I first fall asleep, like I get into a really deep sleep, and then I just don't sleep good anymore after that. I do still get full pretty fast here lately. I think it's just because there's not much, my stomach doesn't have much room. So I do get full fast, but then it wears off quickly and I feel hungry again. Honey, look where Swisher just moved. Swisher just moved into my pillow. And then I do still have heartburn really bad, like all the time, no matter what I eat. Heartburn is a pain in my butt. So she better come out with a full head of hair and be a little hairy baby, because if not, I'm going to be really mad, because I feel like this heartburn will be for nothing. But that's it for symptoms. As for cravings this week, I really just want like fruits and ice cream. I want lots and lots of ice cream. But not this last appointment that I had Tuesday, but the Tuesday before that. I told Josh, I was like, I gotta lay off the ice cream because I'm gaining too much weight, so I need to stop eating so much ice cream. So I haven't been eating as much, but I still want to eat a lot of ice cream. Like, if I could just eat ice cream all the time, I would. I don't think I've had any other cravings, not that I could think of. But yeah. So I did have, so like I said, I skipped a week. I didn't do my 36 week. Today's my 37 week, so sorry. I've had 2 appointments since I talked to you guys last, since we go weekly now. But the appointments have went good. Everything's been good. Her heart rate was good. If you guys watch the daily vlogs, you'll know that, because I vlog when we're there. Well, I don't. Actually, Josh does. Josh does the recording on that. But her heart rate's been good. She is down in position. We've just been talking at the appointments. We've just been talking about like all of the things that we need to talk about, plans for what we're doing, and as for like the vaccinations or whatever, and antibiotics and just everything. We've just been talking about everything so that we know what we're getting into, and we just like to refresh every week and make sure that everything's still the same. And she doesn't check me. That's not something she does because she doesn't feel like that makes it go any faster or that makes it any better, you know. It's just not something that she does. She says if I want her to check me, she can. But as for like her just doing it, she doesn't do it. She doesn't see the reason to, which is fine with me. I don't really see the reason to either. It's very misleading because she could tell me I'm 3 centimeters dilated, and I could be 3 centimeters dilated for 3 weeks. Or she could be like, oh, you're not dilated at all, and then go into labor that night. You never know. So it's just a big mind game, and she doesn't feel like she likes to do that. Unless, of course, you request it, then she does. She's definitely all about doing what you want. So if you want to be checked or whatever, then you can be. But I don't plan on it. Maybe once we get closer, I might. Who knows? But I really, at this point, I don't feel like it. It's not going to make her come any faster. You know, the only thing that'll make her come faster maybe is if, like, they sweep my membranes. Then that might make her go fast. But I don't care. I feel like she's going to come when she wants to come, whether we do anything different or not. So what's the point in wasting people's time and doing stuff that doesn't need to be done? But I think that's it for this week's video. I will show you guys my belly, because I feel like it's definitely gotten a lot bigger since I've talked to you guys. But yes, so give me just a second. Let me get stood up. So, once it wants to fix, I just have on a gown today, so I probably I won't pull it up for you guys today. I do have panties on, but, so that is this week, and from the front, definitely very, very, very round, and from that side. My belly button, though, update on the belly button, still hasn't popped, but it's getting really close. I wish it would pop. That would be wonderful. I think it would be so cool, but at this point, I don't feel like it's gonna. But yes, so that's it for this week's pregnancy update. I hope y'all enjoyed. I'm sorry again that I missed one. Like I said, it's just exhausting. I'm just exhausted and still trying to get things done and just trying to do a bunch of stuff, and it doesn't work. I don't ever end up doing a bunch because I'm just tired, so I end up just laying in the bed, and then I don't then hours have passed by and I'm like, oh crap, I haven't done anything. But anyway, so I hope y'all enjoyed the vlog, and I will talk to y'all next week in my next update. And I hope y'all check out the daily vlogs, and if you do, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow then. Have a good night.